Hey everyone, it's Robin Crawley here with the Mobile Home Queens channel, and today we have Heels, Deals, and Wheels superstar, Kellie Harden. Hi,
Oh,
Kellie.
hi. Thank you so much for that intro. That was beautiful. Thank you. I appreciate it. And thank you, Robin, for allowing me to be on your channel. I appreciate that as well.
Absolutely. We need to, us women, we need to stick together.
Exactly, exactly. hmm
I love the name of your, is that what your company name is? Is that your slogan?
No, my company name is called K&S Mobile Home Specialists, and my business partner on that end is Shannon Harkless. And
Okay.
then my course is Heels, Deals, and Wheels, and that I'm my business partner is my brother Joel Harden. So
Nice.
yeah, so
How did
two
you come
business
up with that?
partners.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, back in the day, I used to love to wear heels, and I figure the deals were related to the mobile homes, and the wheels. My brother likes flashy cars, so
Oh,
I kind of put that together.
okay. So
Okay.
see, I thought wheels were for mobile homes, and I was
Well,
wrong.
yeah, maybe combination of a couple of things.
There you
Yeah.
go. There you
Mhm.
go.
Mhm.
Fantastic. So tell me a little bit about yourself, Kellie. I mean, you mentioned you have, a program that you have, you flip mobile homes. I know that I've seen you. I've seen your brother out there hustling and making it
Right.
happen.
Right.
Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm a retired military. I was in the Army for 20 years. And when I got out, I started doing some real estate. Was sort of kind of not that successful in that. And then what I started doing, I started traveling between Texas and California for work because I actually live in Texas, but my work is in California. Even though I'm retired, I still work because I retired pretty young. And then this one day, I was just looking on YouTube, and people were talking about mobile homes, mobile homes, mobile homes, and I got into it. I took a course, and I just ran with it. After that, it was just so easy. It was so easy. It was like kind of scary,
Yeah.
and that's how we got started. So we've only been in the mobile home business like a year and a half. I actually got my license about a year and a half ago. So in the state of Texas, but like I know, you really don't need a license to be in this business. So
Right, right.
mhm.
Well, first of all, thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Appreciate that.
Mhm.
Appreciate that. And you have the discipline and everything from having that background to being an entrepreneur because it takes discipline to do this on a daily basis.
Right, right.
Now, why did you choose mobile homes? Because you were originally looking at real estate. What made you kind of go in that direction and kind of stay there?
Well, financially, you need a lot of money to be in the real estate business. And if you buy a home and something goes wrong with the home, that can cost you thousands and thousands of dollars. Where I see mobile homes, it costs you a couple of $1,000s. If something goes wrong, I mean, in my experience, the most I really have to come out of pocket was like a roof. And I had got some crazy quotes in between $3,500 to $8,000, and I wind up spending, I think, $3,500 for the roof. And I mean, it's so inexpensive to fix a mobile home. And
Right.
a lot of mobile homes are given to you for free, and people don't believe that. You can get a free mobile home.
Yeah.
So that, to me, it's a win-win situation with the mobile homes.
Right.
Mhm.
Now, you said you're doing it with your brother. Is this something that he was already doing, or did you have to pull him in? Was he kicking and screaming? Was he excited?
My little brother has always had my back, always had my back. He was a little leery about it. He was like, Kelly, I don't know about it. And then when we first started looking at mobile homes, he was like, what is this? And my brother is like kind of like a neat freak. So, some of these mobile homes are kind of like scary.
I
So he was
know.
like, don't be putting your hands on this or, put the gloves on. And I'm like, oh my goodness, we're never going to finish, assessing the mobile home because you're too busy worried about what's on the door handle and this, that, and the other. But I didn't really have to talk him into it too much. After we started our first mobile home flip, he just took it and ran. He took it and ran with it. He tells me, I consider him like my project manager. And Robert, I don't know if you've been watching our channel, but a lot of the work we try to do ourselves. I mean,
Mhm.
some of the work we can't do. We're not contractors or handyman, but we do a lot of the work. We try to do a lot. We're more hands-on type of people. And plus, you're saving yourself money and you're learning something new at the same time. That's the way I feel about it. But he
Yeah,
was reluctant, a little reluctant at first, but now my mother and him, they're always, driving for dollars, looking for mobile homes while I'm here in California. My mother has found a couple of deals. My mother's name is Albertine Thompson. She's found me a couple of deals as well. So, it's like a family thing now.
family business now. That's
Hmm.
great. That's fantastic. So is your main strategy fix and flip?
Fix and flip, buying whole, I like those type. I like cash flow. I just want to sit at home and let the money come in. That's what I like to do. I've
Yeah,
wholesale several mobile homes, but you're gonna have to get out there and do some driving for dollars, and that's really not what I like to do. I will do it, but I really like to, cash flow. I like the cash flow of the mobile homes.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Fantastic, fantastic. Now, why did you decide to get family into it? I brought my family into my business too, and it can be a little bit difficult at times, but you seem to be doing it well. Why did you do it? And any advice to somebody who wants to pull in some family?
Well, Robin, I don't think you could do this by yourself. You're gonna need some help, whether it's a friend or, there's no way that I could buy a mobile home and expect my contractor or my handyman, even though I have some good contractors and good handyman, you still have to have somebody there to, watch over them. So, me and my brother, we have always worked well together. My mother and I, we've always worked well together. And when they saw what I was trying to do, I mean, it was just another thing that we felt as a family that we needed to do, and we're doing it.
That's
So
awesome.
we haven't come. Well, I tell you what, my brother, he is like, Kelly, please don't pick out this color. Please, we're going to stick with this color. So sometimes we argue back and forth, and 9 times out of 10, he's right about the color, and we just go ahead and go with whatever he says. So, I'm not saying there's not a little arguing from here from time to time, but it doesn't outweigh the profits that we get.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mhm.
And now, have I seen you like putting in new cabinets and like painting
Yes,
cabinets and stuff like that? Like
yes,
you're in it. You're
yes.
you're getting
Yeah,
dirty.
yeah, we're getting real dirty, Robin. And I tell you, we have the computer there. If we have to go on YouTube to figure out how to do something, we're YouTubers. We just get on YouTube and try to figure out how to, do some of the easier things. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? We're not quite at the flooring part. I mean, we could probably, one day, we probably going to get into putting the flooring in. But, I don't want all my capital to go out to my handyman or my contractor when me and my brother can do a lot of the work.
Yeah, absolutely. And you've done a really good job.
Thank you.
I've been like, and look, I've been in construction pretty much my whole life. I remember my family said I was the only 4-year-old that knew what granite was. But no, I think like I watched it and I'm like, wow, that is impressive.
Thank you.
So you have no formal training and you learned from YouTube.
No, and I tell you what, one of my contractors has been so nice where if me and my brother can't figure out how to do it, he'll come by and show us, hey, do it like this or. So
Wow.
yeah, I mean, which is rare. That's very
Very
rare. A lot
rare.
of times they won't show you how to do that because they know next time you won't hire them for that particular job. But he's
Right.
he's been very nice, very nice. As a
Wow.
matter of fact, he's actually one of my students. He actually has purchased a mobile home. He purchased my course and purchased a mobile home as well. So he's doing pretty good too.
That's
So,
great. That's
hmm
fantastic.
hmm
So, Kelly, it sounds like you've had some nice wins. Can you tell me about one of your big wins that you had?
well, my biggest win, my mother actually found this mobile home driving for dollars, and it was sort of kind of eyesore. And we went in the house and we negotiated the guy down. He told me it was a 1997, but by the looks of it, I knew it was no 1997. And he didn't have the title handy. And I told him I didn't believe the house was in 1997. Well, here in the state of Texas, we're able to look on the computer to figure out, if there's any liens or anything on the home and the year and all that kind of stuff. So I got on the computer and I told him, look, not only is this not a 1997, it was actually a 1983. And he had all kind of soft spots in the floor. He didn't have central air. I mean, it was just like a nightmare. And then I found out he didn't even own the mobile home. That's the thing. He didn't even own the home. And he had been paying for this mobile home for years and years and years, and the title was never transferred.
Mhm.
And, things just started adding up. And I said, hey, all I can give you for this home is $3,000, but we have to find the owner because you're not the owner. And thank goodness the owner lived in the park as well. And
Wow.
so we got a notary and we got everything notarized. We got the title transferred to his name and then had the title transferred over to my name.
Yeah.
And we did a rehab on that home. I think the rehab cost me, that was my most expensive rehab. I think it cost me like $12,000. And we sold that home for $59,500. Right.
Wow.
But wait a minute, Robin, it gets better. So
And
4 months, yeah, there's more. 4 months, 4 months later, the parks do not get into that domestic stuff. If you're having issues with your spouse, you calling the police and all that good stuff. They don't like it. So four
right.
months later, that tenant got kicked out. And by right, they were still supposed to pay me, but their whole domestic thing was just too much for me. It was very sad. I let them out of their agreement with me. My family, we got the home back. We did some touch up paint. They actually took my stove and refrigerator, which made me a little furious because it was brand new. And we sold that home yet again for another like $35,500, 9 days after they had left. So we
Wow.
actually sold that home twice. So between the two, the first buyer and the second buyer, we had recouped all our money from the rehab and the purchase of the mobile home because they both of them gave us large deposits.
Okay, so you sold it on an RTO
Right,
basis.
right, right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
that's probably my favorite exit strategy besides wholesaling. I
Okay.
love wholesaling, but if you're looking for residual income, I love doing an RTO all day long.
Right, right. Mhm.
Okay, well, that happens sometimes in this business, and
Right.
sometimes we get our properties over again, and that's just the nature of the beast. But we pick it up and we do it all over again, and that's not what we get into it for. But it can be a little positive.
Right, right. Mhm.
So, have you ever had a fail or something that just did not work out?
Robin, I'm living that right now. I actually got a mobile home from a bird dog, somebody who told me about the mobile home. And it was a 2 bedroom, 2 bath. I have never invested in a 2 bedroom, 2 bath before. The guy was a smoker. I mean, the walls were yellow, the carpet. I mean, you could just imagine the smell. But the
Yeah.
home itself was pretty solid. And I actually did I virtually purchased this home. My brother was there in the home. We did a walkthrough. And I made the guy an offer because everybody kept getting denied at the park. And so I told him, I said, sir, I have never been denied. If you work with me, because he wanted like $22,500. I said, if you work with me, I promise you, when I make you this offer, I'm going to get approved at the park and you're going to get out of this predicament. What had happened was he inherited a home from his father. So he no longer needed the mobile home. And so, Robin, I talked him down, talked him down. It took me about 20 minutes, and I talked him down to $12,250.
Wow.
So that was beautiful. But
Yeah.
now my brother was like, Kelly, after, the guy agreed upon the price, we purchased the house, and I guess I was watching too many television shows. I started painting it this old crazy color, and then it had some funky wallpaper in it already, and it was just a nightmare. And my brother was like, Kelly, we're going to have a hard time with this. And sure enough, we've been having a hard time. And so we've since gone back in, painted everything white, did a nice little backsplash, and it's only been back on the market like a month and a half, but we're having a difficult time, and I just don't know why. And to tell you the truth, Robin, I would be very leery about purchasing another 2-bedroom, 2-bath. But the good thing about it is I have yet to pay any lot rent, because I have helped my other students purchase homes in that particular park, including my contractor. He also purchased a home in that park. So I have been getting referral money for every home. So this month coming will be the first time I will have been out of pocket lot rent. So I'm a little bummed about that. But it's the mobile home business. It can't be all, you can't have a win every time. You can't have a home run every time. So
Right.
I have a cash offer right now, but that would bring me like right at like almost like a 50% return on my investment. And we normally get 100 to 300%. So it's kind of like a little letdown, but what can you do? But I don't
Yeah.
think I'm going to accept that offer. I'm going to wait it out a little bit longer.
Just a smidge. Or maybe take his cash and then make payments on the rest of it.
He's not, I already offered that. He's
Not not moving. It's
not,
not doing
no,
it.
no, no. I might have to wait it out another month. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
probably the only real horror story that I have.
That's good. If you only have one,
Right,
that's terrific.
right, right.
I think the lesson in that, and I always tell people too, stop trying to make these HGTV homes. Like keep it simple, white, gray, beige,
Oh,
and do
oh,
the same thing over and over again.
oh yeah, yeah.
What'd you do? What'd you do to Kelly? Did you
Oh
do
my,
orange,
it.
purple?
Oh no. Well, the wallpaper was already beige and had some ugly flowers in it. I'm sure you've seen this floral arrangement
I'm
before.
sure.
Yeah. And then I said, "Oh, I'm gonna paint the cabinets blue and have black knobs." And when it was all said and done, my brother was looking like, "I don't know what you're going through, but this is going to be hard to sell." And what happened was, after we finished painting and everything, I flew back to California for work. My brother was actually going to go back in and paint the cabinets all, white, because he saw it was not being sold. But he was like, "No, I'm not going to do you like that. I need to learn that lesson, man. I'll never do that again. It's not what you like. It's
Right.
what
No, I'm a huge fan of blue cabinets, especially navy blue cabinets. Yeah, absolutely. And I'm doing a flip right now, and I almost did it. I almost did it. Navy blue with gold knobs. And then I thought, what are you doing? Like, is this what you would tell your student?
right,
No.
right, right,
But you're
right.
right. You're right.
Right.
You're right.
But right now, the only problem we've been having with this home, everybody loves it, is that you can't find anybody with the credit score. That's been the whole thing. I've been having buyer after buyer after buyer. I've had 3 people give me earnest money. It's just the
And
credit
they
is
won't do a security deposit. I negotiated that with one of my parks. They were kind of like difficult on the credit score, and
mhm,
I'm like, look, COVID, a lot of people lost their job. As long as they're not evicted, just make them pay a couple months extra for security, and that was the win for me. All of
wow.
a sudden,
But these people have
got it.
had like repossessions way before, this
Mm,
COVID came out. So I don't
yeah,
think, yeah, I don't think. And the
hard
credit
luck.
score is really like below 500,
Hmm.
very risky, very
Very,
risky.
it is. It is. It's a hard hurdle to cross over, especially
Right,
when you're in that asset class.
right, right,
But we
right,
love it. We
right.
love it here.
And people investors fail to realize they're not just looking at your tenant's credit. I mean, as an investor, you got to have nice credit too now. You can't be
Yep,
you're trying to invest in the park and your credit is bad.
I
So,
know. My
mhm.
credit score has plummeted because I've done so many background checks in the past month for parks, and I was like, okay, y'all, I can't have you run my score anymore. You gotta stop. You gotta use something else,
Right,
somebody past one or something. But
right,
you're
right. Yeah.
absolutely.
Hmm.
So when people come to you and they find out that you do mobile homes, like what is the advice that you give them?
I've had a couple of people come by the mobile homes, pretending like they're trying to buy our mobile home, and then I quickly figure out you're not trying to buy my mobile home. You're interested in the business, and I don't mind talking to people.
Yeah.
And I let them know. I mean, this has really been a win-win situation for my family since we got into this business. This has been win-win. So, and I just let them know, I wouldn't say it's all easy, like me and my brother, we get down and dirty with it. We try to do our own thing. A lot of times I would love to go to Texas and just enjoy my family, but, I have to help my brother, with the painting or whatever we need to do with the mobile home. But,
Mhm.
I just tell them, it's not all easy, but it's nothing like real estate because I've been there, done that, and it's nothing like real estate. Financially, it's nothing like real estate. You don't even need half the money you need in real estate. And like I said, you can get free mobile homes too, so there's nowhere to go but up when you get a free mobile home. Hopefully, if you did your homework.
Right.
So,
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So far, I don't have anything negative to say about mobile home investing. I mean, I eat, drink, and sleep mobile homes. I just love the business. I really do.
Yeah.
So,
Same.
mhm.
So, what is one myth you hear about mobile homes all the time and it just drives you crazy?
like like the neighborhoods aren't nice. And one of my cousins actually said that. I don't know why she's in that business. Those mobile homes aren't in a nice neighborhood. And guess what happened, Robin? One of the mobile homes I purchased was like less than a mile from where he lived. So, and it was a nice neighborhood. So that is the myth. Now, granted, sometimes you can get some mobile homes in some shady areas as well, but
Sure.
I try not to invest in those type of areas. But sometimes it happens. If you see a good deal, you have to jump on it. As long as it's safe, it might be an eyesore to somebody else. If the park is trying to, not trash everywhere and maybe a little, amenity or two for the kids, what can you
Yeah.
do? Yeah. You can't pass up a good deal, you know. So,
No. There's deals everywhere.
right.
Just have to find them. Yeah,
Hmm.
absolutely. So, I mean, you've done a lot of things. You've been in the Army, now you're doing mobile homes. So, if money weren't an option, if you didn't need to do anything, what would you do?
Teach. And that's what I'm doing with my course, Heels, Deals, and Wheels. Teach. I love teaching. I don't care what student has purchased anybody's course. I don't care if it's my course or anybody. I take phone calls from anybody. And my brother was like, "You need to stop doing that. You should charge." But when people call me, I just get so excited about it. I feel bad about charging anybody for anything.
Yeah,
And the way I look at it, I'm you can never learn enough. Sometimes these students come to me and they ask me questions and I'm like, man, I never thought about that. So sometimes they tell me stuff and I'm still learning. I just think the sad thing about the whole thing is, don't get me wrong, you could learn a lot on YouTube, but if you don't take anybody's course and you just go in there blindly and then you come to me and I'm like, okay, whose course did you take that told you to do that? I mean, because you could lose your money, you know.
right,
So
right.
yeah,
You
so
got to invest in yourself.
yeah, I like teaching. I could see myself, teaching full time eventually one day.
That's
Hmm.
awesome. That's
Hmm.
great. Do you have like a favorite motivational quote or phrase or something that you're just like, this is this is mine?
I don't I don't, Robin. I don't have I don't have a favorite quote or anything like that. I just love the mobile home business. I do. I'm so compassionate about it. When I used to talk about it before, I would tear up, because I would be so compassionate about it and try to share it with other people. And then, my family's like, "Why are you telling this person about mobile homes? Why are you telling that person about mobile homes?" Because there's so many mobile homes out here to buy. I mean, I'm only one person. I can't buy all these mobile homes. So I was
Right.
so compassionate about telling people and discussing it. And, I wasn't trying to convince anybody to buy anything from me or anything at the time. I didn't even have a course. My course is fairly new, but I am just so compassionate about this business and I haven't been compassionate about something in a long time. So
Yeah.
to me, it's like a good feeling. I really love it. It's a good feeling. I
Yeah.
had a student, and her name is Rachel Johnson. She actually contacted me, and she's like, Kelly, I was like, what's going on, Rachel? And she was like, Kelly, I just want to tell you, I appreciate, you teaching, and she was praising my course and all that good stuff, and it really almost brought tears to my eyes. It really did. And so
Yeah.
I actually had Rachel initially try to sell this 2-bedroom, 2-bath that I'm having difficulty selling, and she wasn't able to sell it. So right now I have another student by the name of Rose, and Rose is trying to sell my mobile home. And Rose, she's very good. This girl comes up with all kind of ideas about how to sell a mobile home. So
Yeah.
and buy a mobile home. She's very good. So hopefully, this 2-bedroom, 2-bath will be gone pretty soon. So
Yeah.
I'm compassionate about this business, and I know you are too, Robin. I mean, I could talk for hours about this
Yeah.
business. Mm.
I can talk to you for hours, but I won't. I don't talk. I know. My family's like, why did it take you so long to have a YouTube channel? Because you can talk all day long. I'm like, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Especially about this, especially.
Mm-hmm.
So do you do any mobile homes in California or just Texas?
Yeah, we have me and my business partner Shannon Harkless. We actually have done a lot of virtual wholesale deals, but recently we got a hold of a deal out in Sacramento, California, and deals here are not like they're in the southern states. First of all, these homes out here are expensive. The mobile home is a 1983, and the lady is wanting $90,000, and she has done some beautiful work on the inside. You can't even tell from the outside that it's a 1983. It's in a gated park, swimming pool amenities, and she's also allowing you to buy the furniture as well. So
Hmm.
it's a sweet, sweet deal. 1,080 square feet. So this will be our first like hands-on, but we have done some virtual wholesale deals out here in California, but nothing like the southern states. Those things just fall in your lap. I've had free mobile homes fall in my lap. I had people call me, say, help me get this, mobile home off my property. It just kind of falls in your lap after a while. After you build a rapport with some of these park managers, I mean, they'll keep calling you, hey, Kelly, what about this deal? What about that deal? I'm thinking, I don't know who told you I got that kind of money where I could just be buying deals all over the place. I mean, I can wholesale the heck out of them, but I can't be buying all these deals. But, you know, California is a little harder than other places, but it can be done.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Kelly, thanks for being on. But tell everybody, how can they reach you? How can they find out about your course? Tell us how we can find you.
Okay, so my course is called Heels, Deals, and Wheels Mobile Home Investing Course. It's available on Vimeo. It's on demand. It's all videos, no reading. I have contracts on the website as well. And so you can contact me through Vimeo. Also, my course offers a free mobile home park audio buying course. Because once you get in this business, your next goal, 9 times out of 10, you're going to want to buy a park.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say that's true, Robin, or?
100%.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so my course offers that as well. And I teach you everything in my course, buying, selling, virtual deals. I teach you everything about, finding mobile homes, free mobile homes. Everything is in my course. So you can contact me there on Heels, Deals, and Wheels Mobile Home Investing Course, available on Vimeo.
Fantastic.
All right.
Well, Kelly, have a terrific day. Enjoy the Sacramento weather. Hopefully it's nice out today. And again, thank you for coming on. It certainly was a pleasure. And I look forward to talking to you real soon.
All right. You too, Robin. Thank you so much.
Have a blessed day.
All right. You too. Bye-bye.